God damn it, Jamatson. God damn it. That's a good song. Yes, 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 fellas. Ladies and gentlemen. This song is by Jametson Yazi. Oh my god. This is amazing. This is amazing, man. This is something else. Uh, Y'all can check out the full video on YouTube. It's posted by Jamelson Yazi. Jamelson Yazi, for those who don't know, Jamelson Yazi is a good friend of mine, all the way from Pinion. Not Pinion, hold on. He's from Blue Gap, Arizona. Very cool fellow. Good friend of mine, actually. He's Navajo, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies, on the last video, he actually, not on the last video, but he actually was, he claimed that he was looking for a wife, I think, a Kenyan wife. So, ladies, if you all want to check him out, you can hit my line and I'll see if I can make a few connections. And he's a very eligible bachelor. This guy's a famous YouTuber. He does vlogs. He raps, obviously. As you can tell, he raps pretty good, bro. Damn. And yeah, he can actually build houses. This guy is almost an engineer, man. He's just not. He hasn't gone to engineering school, but he's pretty much an engineer. He does all kind of stuff. So he's a very eligible bachelor. Check out Jamatsu Niyazi. Shout out to Jamatsu Niyazi, man. Much respect, my brother. Obviously, I'm a shout out. Oh, there's a lot of noise here. But anyway, another shout out to Michael Ohana, all the way from Nyanza, Kenya. Michael Ohana is a great friend of mine. He's actually his parents are currently based in Georgia. That's why I met him because we used to go to school together in Georgia. But yeah, he's a very cool fellow. Michael Ohana, a very good footballer. He's in college right now. I don't know if he's looking for a wife, but ladies, you can hit my line and I'll check for you. I'm kidding, obviously. And obviously, shout out to Moses Bit. That is my village mate. Obviously, all of y'all know it by now. And Tyrone, the great Marine Tyrone, man. Tyrone, shout out to you, bro. Tyrone is a great friend of mine. He's from Lee, Arizona. He was in the U.S. Marine, and yeah, he's a very cool fellow. So today we actually have a very interesting series of videos that we're gonna look at. So be sure to stick around so we can look over all of us. And obviously, shout out to Jennifer Correa, Lynn Churchill, my Cusco right there, and Paris Kungu. Paris Kungu, I don't know who Paris Kungu is, but shout out to you, Paris Kungu, and Belion. Belion, is it Belion? Belion? Whatever. Shout out to you, man. And yeah, so without further ado, tuende sasa right to the video. Make sure you check out that video on YouTube, man. Check out Jamatsu Niyazi, aka Aros. He's a great fellow, man. Great fellow. He makes excellent live videos. And yeah, great friend of mine. Anyway, without further ado, let's look at a few videos. You know, there's been this video that has been trending on Twitter and actually on the internet. Kila mahali kwa internet kuna video fulani, one specific video that people have been talking about. It has made headlines all across the world, and I really want us to look at it, bro. It's in case you haven't seen it, let me pull it up. I actually have it loaded it up. So the infamous poop guy isn't Jamatsu Niyazi. That's just the title, but the infamous poop video is right here. Let me pull it up. Now, let me rewind it. Let me tell you what we're looking at here, okay? There's these people here. They're manhandling this fellow. You see this guy in orange. And at first, you might not realize what's going on here because, I don't know, it's kind of weird before you get the context, but I'm just giving you all the context. So this guy, apparently, Ameshikwa Akiba, he was stealing stuff from this grocery store. I don't know where this is, but it was posted by a guy in Uganda. So I'm guessing it's Uganda, but it might be South Africa. I think it might be South Africa. But anyway, they've caught this guy stealing, and they're apprehending him, hopefully to get him to wait, what? Hopefully uh to get him to the police station or something. I don't know. And something very interesting happens. I want you to watch. Okay, let's watch. So this guy, he's got on here, and the watch his arms. Okay, watch his arms. Look at what happens. The guy in orange, he puts his arms right behind his pants, and look, bro. This is so interesting. What, bro? In case you're wondering why they let go of him so fast, I want you to watch this video really slow. Okay, let's watch it really slow. What does he do? He goes ahead and puts his hands behind his pants. Then he poops on his hands. Then he takes the poop and smears it on his face. Bro, this is the craziest thing I've seen in a long while, bro. Like, it's never that serious. I swear to God, it's never that serious. I call me Shiko Kiba. I don't know what kind of thing might make you poop in your hands and smear your own poop on your face. God damn it, bro. Ah, yeah. I mean, I understand, bro. Like being caught stealing is it's kind of like very embarrassing. But I don't know what people would think of you even later on down the road. Because this guy's on CCTV. They caught him on CCTV, so people are gonna watch this and they're gonna know him, and he's gonna be known forever as the guy who smeared his own poop on his face. Oh man, and I wonder, bro, how did you even think of that, bro? Because when I'm caught doing something, not that I'll be caught stealing, but if I was caught stealing, what the hell would I smear? Why would I do something like that, bro? That is so embarrassing. I don't think that has never been seen in the history of this world. I don't think it has. That's why it has. Look at how many views this thing has. 44 million, bro. It's not every day that a video from like Africa gets to reach 44 million, man. This was a very controversial thing. I don't know what y'all think about it. But yeah, that was very interesting. I found that to be very interesting. And that's not all for today. I actually have another a series of actually very interesting videos. So let's look at the second video. Okay, this is a short one. It's not particularly interesting, but let's go ahead and it's not as interesting as the one where the guy poops in his hands and smears it across his face. That was just out of this world, man. I don't know. I've never seen anything like that, man. That was just crazy. Anyway, let's look at this, man. Here we see those dung beetles fighting. Animals always fighting, right? But there's something interesting about this video. Let's look at it at why. And first of all, when I was younger, I remember we used to play with these beetles. They're called dung beetles, I think. And the way we used to play with them, we call it kiptarut, something like kiptarut. Well, for those who are from my area, what's the name of this thing in Kalenjin? But anyway, these things are fighting this dung beetles, and obviously this is a bigger beetle, and as you can see, it's trying to yank this other small uh, beetle. But as you can see, there's a lot of tension being built between these two beetles right here, and I want you to see what's going to happen. It's very interesting. But what ended up happening is that this beetle, he, it swabs the hell out of the other beetle. I don't know where the beetle went, bro. Let's look at that again. It gets yanked off, bro. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, that's so fast that the camera kind of jitters. And I think this beetle is somewhere in outer space, out there with the astronauts currently. Because the amount of tension that was built and the amount of speed it was yanked off, it was crazy. I've never seen anything like this. I mean, this was obviously a very interesting video too. As you can see, it's got 31 million views. That was pretty cool, huh? Yeah, yeah. We used to play with beetles when I was younger, but we used to tie them on a paper bag and kind of like tunaizungusha. We swirl it around. It used to make a very loud sound. So that was kind of like the appeal that we used to have with dung beetles. Yeah, but anyway, let's look at our next video. obviously there's a lot of moral. I don't know. This video is kind of immoral, but it again, like, it's kind of funny too. And basically, this guy goes up to this lady and he's like, guess the number from like 1 to, I don't know, 100. This lady says 7. And this guy pulls out an AirPod Pros. And AirPods Pros are pretty good, you know. I used to have one before one mine was stolen. And you know, they were pretty expensive. They cost 249 right now. On sale, you'd probably find it at 199. I mean, my point is they're pretty expensive. And anyway, this guy hands it to him to this lady, and he's like, "Yeah, you get 7. Okay, you win." And this lady is like, "Yeah, oh really? I don't know if I can enable sound on this one. I don't know why it's not." But anyway, as this lady goes out to walk out of this Walmart, for those who are not in the United States, Walmart tends to have this scanners where if something's stolen, the thing rings out loud. So I don't know if this thing doesn't have sound, but what ends up happening is that this this AirPod was actually not a gift. This guy literally just took it off the shelf and gave it to them, pretended it was a gift. But it turns out it was never paid for. So I don't know, that was kind of like, it's like one of those borderline it's like very moral, but it's kind of funny. Kind of. Uh anyway, on to the next video, man. This meme, there's this meme that has been trending on the internet about this guy. I don't know if you've all seen this meme, where like this guy's just staring blankly at the what is it called? At the camera. And, you know, people are making all kind of quads and like, oh, this is me doing this, or this is me when this happens. And apparently, many people haven't seen the origin of this meme, and apparently, this guy is Kurt Angle. And for those who are younger, Kurt Angle was one of the famous WWE superstars when we were growing up. I don't watch wrestling anymore, but yeah, I used to think this was Joe Rogan. I don't know why. Maybe because they both have bald, well, they're both bald. So I thought it was Joe Rogan, but apparently it's actually Kurt Angle, and this photo was actually uh, taken off of this video where Kurt Angle is was kind of like promoting his YouTube, not YouTube, but TikTok channel about like fitness and training and whatnot. Because this guy is a former Olympic champion, and this is the exact moment where like this photo was taken somewhere here, where like this guy just stares at the camera. Look at that. And anyway, when you look at it for the second time, it's actually funny. But you know, I didn't I had no idea what the context was at that time. Nilikuwa nadhani sijui, I don't know, sikufikiria sana about it, but it's interesting. And this guy seems to be living in a very interesting house. This looks like Texas, I don't know. Where's Katangle from? Let's look. Good thing we have the internet. Where's Katangle? Is Kat Angle? Uh, Place of birth, Pennsylvania. But why is he where's Kurt Angle's house? Where's he living? Because this looks like Texas. I don't know how Texas houses are. I mean, he obviously it could be from the South, anywhere in the South, but this kind of looks like Texas, not gonna lie. Let's see. Kurt Angle house. Oh, it's actually what? Pennsylvania. What? It's interesting. I mean, I've been to Pennsylvania, but okay, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they're right. Yeah, so yeah, that's where that video came from, that screenshot, the famous screenshot that's now trending on the internet. It's always cool when you see the sources of like where screenshots where like memes come from. So yeah, this is one of them, the famous meme that's trending right now. Next to the on to the next video. And this video is actually, I found this to be pretty interesting. It's about this guy showcasing his apartment. But clearly his apartment isn't really, wait, what's wrong? Is my internet good? What? Am I live streaming? Something wrong? Hold on. Oh, I'm actually still live. But anyway, look at this apartment, man. Look at this. This is just crazy, bro. Like, okay, he goes on to the second door, third door. Bro, why are there so many doors? And why is it so dark? And why is he running? Obviously, this is it's a very sketchy apartment. He goes through $2 and now he's upstairs. And it's still pretty dark. I mean, I can tell he has a light, but it doesn't seem like it makes much of a difference. He goes through a fourth door onto a hallway. And this kind of looks like one of them abandoned schools, like abandoned houses. And it seems like this guy's living in an abandoned school or something. I don't know. It just seems weird. And now he's going downstairs, and he had gone upstairs. I don't know what's going on. It seems like he went up and down. So why? Why though? As you can see, this is a lot of dollars, and you can't really tell me people live in this. This guy's either uh, he's probably squatting. I'm not talking about squatters, or he's probably living in an abandoned house. Judging by the lack of lighting and lack of and so just the presence of so many dolls. Let's look at this. He goes through another doll, and finally he's at his apartment. I mean, look at how sketchy that apartment is. And I'm 100% sure at this point that this is an abandoned house. As you can see, this drainage right here seems like something that was improvised. Uh, it's not something that was there. He just improvised it, placed a light. This is his bed. It's not really a bed. It looks like just a mattress. And this kind of housing doesn't seem permanent. Seems like he's just been here for a little while. And you can see the light that he has is connected to. So this house is pretty much abandoned. I just don't know how he got the lights. I don't know why it still has electricity, but that's very interesting, right? Like this guy's living in an abandoned house. Look at that. Yo, look at that. Look at this. Look at this computer right here. This is a very old computer. Is it a TV? It's not a TV. I'm not sure. It looks like a computer. I know somebody who has a computer that looks like this, like an all-in-one computer. But I don't know where he puts the mouse and the keyboard. I don't know. I really don't. Anyway, on to the next video, bro. I told y'all I have some really good videos up in line. And this, let's look at it, bro. Let's look at the video. So we have this rooster here, and apparently, hold on, bro. I can't figure out how do I increase the volume on this one? Hold on. But anyway, this rooster, it crawls, it crawls, but it crawls a little longer than necessary. And look what happens after it crawls for a little while. It crawls so long that it starts to. Oh, look! It goes ahead and almost faints. I don't know if it fainted, but I don't know. I don't know why it thought he had to do that much. He clearly overdid it, bro. Look at him, bro. He passed out. He's like, it's almost like, the owner was like, bro, if you don't wake me up, I'm gonna eat you for Christmas. And this guy was like, man, I'm not getting it. Here's a cooler for Christmas. So he was like, man, I better make sure my owner is up. Maybe that's why he crawled for that long and he almost passed out. I don't know. All right, let's check to see if we have anything. No, we don't have anything yet. Let's on to the next. I think I'm gonna do one more live video because I just realized we don't have sound. So a lot of the videos that I had lined up was like they had sound. So without sound, most of them uh would lack the context or like the interest in it. But anyway, for the last part, let's look at this interesting god that I hear is from Scotland. So apparently this god has four horns, which is very, very interesting. I mean, I never knew this thing existed. And when I look at this, it kind of looks familiar, right? It looks like the image of that, what's the name of that demon? Do they call it Baphomet? Let's look at Baphomet. I wonder if this is where the inspiration came from. Let's look at that side by side. As you can see, they don't look quite the same, but I don't know. When you look at this right here, it looks like it looks like ears, but at the same time, kind of looks like this, right? Kind of. I don't know, because I don't know if gods have this kind of ears. So I'm thinking in Ezekwa, and look at this. This is a much better example. Look at this. Look at the number of horns. Look at that. I don't know. I really don't. Also, when we were younger, people used to talk a lot more about Illuminati and whatnot and Baphomet, and that's how I became uh, I became not interested, but I became familiar with this guy. And look at that. This is a much better example. Look at that. You can kind of see the inspiration, right? Look at that. Look at that. I mean, this one phases up, but look, it's got like 4 horns or like 5 horns. So maybe people looked at this god, and it's also black, and the god. I mean, it kind of looks like this, man. I don't know. They look very much the same. So yeah, this is a very anyway. That kind of wraps it up. With this, I mean, the species is called Habidin. I don't know why it has 4 horns. I don't know if that's an evolutionary adaptation. I don't know. Adaptation. I don't know. But I find it to be quite interesting. I don't know what they use the horns for, but I don't know if it's for mating. The most gods fight by like clutching, by like ramming themselves and stuff. But yeah, this was quite interesting. Anyway, that kind of wraps it up for that. I don't have any more videos. I have more videos. It's just that I haven't figured out how to use the sound. And we have one comment. Leon unaongelelea nini? When did you send this? Oh, nilikuwa naongelelea goat. You see this goat right here? People are saying it looks like Baphomet. So that's why I was like, maybe this is where the inspiration came from. I was kind of comparing this image of this demon that's in the Bible to this goat right here. Apparently, goat inatoka Scotland, and it's got 4 horns. Misjus, I've never seen this kind of goat before. Obviously, I'm not too far. It's not a goat; it's a sheep. Actually, I take that back. It's a sheep, but is Baphomet a sheep or is it a goat? Hold on, let's look at that. Is Baphomet a sheep or a goat? Very good. I'm more inclined to think it's a goat because well, nasemanga Yesu ni lamb. So I don't think Baphomet is a. Like, I can't find oh, it's a goat. Goat like features. I don't know. That's interesting, right? If I can see that sheep at yeah, me too, bro. If I see a sheep that looks like this, and that's what I was gonna say. If this sheep existed in Africa, people will probably kill them all. Just because it's just, I mean, it looks scary, man. Look at this shit. And listen, actually, let's look at more photos of this sheep. Haberdine. It's called Haberdine, right? Sheep, right? I'm really bad at typing. I think it's more, let's look at, oh wait, I think I typed it wrong. Haberdine. Yeah, if I actually saw this ship at night, bro, I I bro, no way, bro. Look at this one. This one, first of all, this one is forward facing forward, bro. Look, oh my God, this is probably the scariest, one of the scariest animals. I don't know who even keeps this, and they're pretty short. That is very interesting, man. Look at that. Oh man, I don't know if they were created specifically uh for like although unajua kuna vitu wanafanyanga there's something called selective breeding, right? And that's how you come up with all these kinds of dog breeds and whatnot. So I don't know if this was a result of selective breeding or if this just happens naturally. Look at this one. This one doesn't have this one doesn't have 4 horns, but they're all the same species. So I don't know why this one doesn't have that horn. Oh, this one doesn't too. So maybe it's something that occurs in some species but not in all members of that species. Maybe it's what we call a recessive trait. I don't know, but it's very interesting, right? Look at the bro. There was this famous. People used to say like sometimes if you went to Mombasa, there was this famous story where like in Mombasa you might actually find a lady who wears long dresses, right? But if you pull up the dress, then the dress not pull up the dress, but when you look closely at the legs have sheep legs, which man, you could really win any store. I mean, that thing used to disturb me a lot thinking about it, right? Because imagine if somebody you're walking and you see somebody walking, and instead of having like legs, regular legs, they have like sheep legs, and it kind of it's very interesting. I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure how that occurs in real life, but yeah, apparently people eat it. I would, me probably, I wouldn't eat this kind of sheep that has four horns. That's just, I mean, I don't even like sheep that much, so I'd probably not do that. But anyway, I think I'm kind of done for today. But we must really view that thing again, man. The guy who poops, that thing was this is probably gonna be the video of the month, man. Bro, this guy is a legend, man, and not in a good way. Bro, he poops hands on arms, man. I cannot think. Bro, let's look at what happens immediately after people realize that he has this poop. This guy was the first to react, man. He saw him pull out the poop of his arms. And then this guy, look at how fast they let go. Look at how security runs, bro. Oh my God. Look, this guy runs. This guy shields himself against this thing right here, bro. Look at that. Oh my God, man. People are crazy, man. That's all poop right there. It even gets to his what's it called? Hair. But back in the day in Nairobi, people used to there was a famous robbing technique where if people wanted to rob you, or like chokoras wanted to rob you, they'd come with a ball of karatasi, a karatasi. For those who don't know karatasi, it's like a paper bag full of poop, and they'd pull up to you and be like, "Yo, give us all your money, and if you don't, we're gonna smear poop on your face." So that was very interesting. I wonder if this was inspired by that. There was also another interesting technique where like chokoras would come at you with a syringe that has blood, and they'd be like, "Yo, give us your money, and if you don't, we're gonna inject you with this blood, and this blood has HIV." I don't know if most of the time that was true, but I mean, it's still scary. I wouldn't want someone to inject me with blood that I don't even know where it came from. So this was very interesting, closing up with it. I've been live for 27 minutes now, man. It's almost time to log out, but right before we log out, let's look at Jamotsu Niazi's song yet again. And this song kind of slaps right here, bro. Let's close with this one, bro. Thank you very much for joining me, man. Thank you. God damn it, Jamatsun. With this JBL music, soundbar. No, it's not a soundbar. Thank you very much. Thank you. Same time tomorrow, fellas. Join me. We'll be discussing more stuff. Thank you very much. 28 minutes. Thank you very much for to Robbie and Cornelius Kiprono. Where are you watching from, Cornelius? Cornelius Eldoret. Oh, interesting. Thank you very much. And you guys go watch Jamatsu Niazi. Until next time, fellas. Peace out.